Limitless Mindset, The Power of Rational Discipline, Lessons from Michel de Montaigne. Here's a paradox. The strongest warrior you'll ever face lives inside you. Not in the outside world, not in the people who doubt you, but within your own mind. The real battle is between impulse and reason, fear and clarity, chaos and calm. And the only weapon that truly wins that battle is rational discipline, the quiet strength to act with reason when emotion screams the loudest. Most people chase success by trying to control everything around them. Montaigne, the French philosopher and father of the modern essay, flipped that idea upside down. He believed the key to peace, growth, and resilience was not control of the world, but mastery of the self. His method wasn't about suppressing emotion or striving for perfection. It was about understanding our nature, accepting our limits, and using reason as a compass. Lesson 1. Embrace your human condition. Montaigne once wrote, "I am myself, the matter of my book." He turned his gaze inward, not out of vanity, but out of honesty. He believed that wisdom begins with self-knowledge, with seeing your contradictions clearly instead of hiding them. In modern terms, this means understanding that growth doesn't come from pretending to be perfect. It comes from accepting that you're flawed, inconsistent, and still worthy of peace and purpose. The first act of rational discipline is acceptance, not weakness, not resignation, but clear-eyed understanding of who you are and what you feel. Lesson 2. Question what you think you know. Montaigne's motto was, "Quae sage, what do I know?" He believed human certainty was fragile. To him, wisdom meant doubting well. In today's self-improvement world, we chase certainty, 5-step plans, guaranteed systems, motivational formulas. But real growth doesn't come from memorizing quotes. It comes from thinking deeply, from questioning the stories that shape your identity. This is the second lesson of rational discipline. Train your mind to challenge itself. It's the art of slowing down your assumptions before they dictate your actions. Imagine if, before reacting, you paused and asked, "Is this true? Does this belief serve me, or does it control me?" That single pause separates the reactive from the resilient. Modern Stoicism echoes this idea. Between stimulus and response, there is choice. Rational discipline lives in that gap. It's when you let reason, not emotion, decide your next move. Action step. Choose one belief that has guided your behavior for years. Something like, "I have to be busy to be valuable," or, "If I fail, people will lose respect for me." Write it down. Then ask, "Who taught me this? What evidence do I actually have?" Next, flip it. What if the opposite were true? Maybe rest could make you stronger. Maybe failure could make you wiser. This exercise rewires your mind to think consciously, not habitually. When you practice questioning without cynicism, you build humility, the kind that keeps learning alive. That's rational discipline, confidence balanced by curiosity, conviction guided by reason. Lesson 3. Focus on what you can control. Montaigne admired the Stoics, who taught that peace comes from mastering your reactions, not your circumstances. But he also recognized that total detachment isn't humanly possible. We feel pain, anger, hope, fear, and that's okay. The goal isn't to erase emotion, it's to align it with reason. That's the essence of rational discipline, acting with awareness instead of impulse. When chaos strikes, your first instinct might be panic or anger. Rational discipline asks you to pause, breathe, and respond from purpose. Think of the countless things beyond your control: opinions, timing, outcomes, even your own body's limits. You can't command them, but you can command your response. That's power. Montaigne would say, we must learn to suffer what we cannot avoid. Acceptance isn't surrender, it's strategy. In a world addicted to reaction, social media outrage, constant distraction, emotional volatility, your ability to stay composed is your greatest form of strength. Rational discipline isn't suppression, it's selective energy. You choose what deserves your attention, and you refuse to let the uncontrollable own you. Action step. Make 2 lists. On one side, write what you can control today, your attitude, your effort, your focus. On the other, what you cannot, other people's behavior, timing, random events. Then take one concrete action from the first list right now. It might be as simple as taking a walk instead of scrolling your phone. This ritual reinforces the habit of directing your energy where it matters. Over time, it becomes second nature, a living expression of rational discipline. Lesson 4. Cultivate honest self-conversation. Montaigne revolutionized writing by turning it into a dialogue with himself. Each essay was a mirror held up to his own mind. He wrote not to preach, but to explore. Today, most people avoid silence. They fill every moment with noise, podcasts, music, notifications, because quiet brings up thoughts they'd rather not face. But self-conversation is where insight begins. Rational discipline is not just control of action, it's awareness of thought. Every day, your mind runs thousands of unexamined scripts, worries, judgments, assumptions. The disciplined person learns to listen to that voice without being dominated by it. The more you understand your inner language, the more you can rewrite it. Action step. Spend 10 minutes tonight in stillness. No phone, no music. Ask yourself 3 questions. 1. What emotion guided most of my decisions today? 2. Did that emotion serve me or sabotage me? 3. If I had paused for one more breath, what might I have done differently? This practice sounds simple, but it rewires your mental habits. You learn to observe yourself as both actor and witness, to see your own mind at work. That perspective is the heart of rational discipline, self-command built on understanding, not repression. Lesson 5. Transform setbacks into insights. Montaigne endured illness, loss, and constant uncertainty, yet he treated adversity as a teacher. He wrote that suffering sharpens perspective, reminding us of life's fragility and our own resilience. Rational discipline turns pain into purpose. It doesn't deny emotion, it channels it. When something goes wrong, the undisciplined mind blames. The disciplined mind inquires, what can I learn? What will I refine? Every setback contains data, signals about your limits, your assumptions, your focus. The more rationally you process failure, the faster you adapt. The Stoics called this amor fati, love of fate, not because everything is pleasant, but because everything can serve your growth if viewed wisely. Summary: the mindset of rational discipline. Let's bring it together. Montaigne's wisdom can be distilled into 5 timeless practices. 1. Embrace your humanity. Accept imperfection as the soil of growth. 2. Question what you know. Use reason to refine belief, not defend ego. 3. Focus on what you can control. Direct energy inward. Act with clarity. 4. Cultivate inner dialogue. Understand your thoughts before they steer you. 5. Turn setbacks into insight. Transform pain into perspective. And running through them all is the golden thread of rational discipline, the fusion of thought and action, acceptance and intention, emotion and reason. It's the mindset that allows you to face life as it is, not as you wish it to be, while still striving to become more. Rational discipline doesn't demand perfection, it demands awareness. It's the decision to pause before reacting, to think before speaking, to act according to your values rather than your impulses. It's what separates the wise from the restless. When you live this way, external chaos loses its power over you. Montaigne once said, "The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself." That is the ultimate reward of rational discipline, to belong fully to yourself, unshaken by noise, clear in thought, steady in purpose. For the next 7 days, make rational discipline your experiment. Whenever you feel triggered, stop and breathe. Ask yourself, what is the rational response here? What serves my purpose, my values, my long-term peace? Then act from that place of reasoned strength. Notice what changes. You'll find that problems shrink, clarity grows, and life feels lighter, not because circumstances improve, but because you do. This is the essence of the limitless mindset: mastery of self through awareness, growth through reflection, freedom through discipline. If this message resonates with you, if you're ready to cultivate rational discipline and inner strength, subscribe to Limitless Mindset. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment below. What's one area of your life where you want to practice rational discipline this week? Your mind is the foundation of every success, every peace, every purpose. Master it, and no storm can touch you. Stay grounded, stay reflective, stay limitless.